Hey everyone, I hope that you're doing well. I just wanted to check in on this Monday as we are transitioning from Unit 2 to Unit 3. So we've been through 3 weeks of class now. Units 1 and 2 got us thinking about just kind of the nature of historical study, kind of pushed us to think about some of our own personal histories and things that we identify as historically significant or that make us think about the past. If you weren't able to complete any of the Medium posts thus far, you can still do that for credit. That's the same with the Twitter comments as well. Please let me know if you have any questions about how the class functions, or if you're confused, or if you just need help with anything or want to chat about history, whatever it may be. Do remember that this week I have an extra optional Zoom meeting. That one is tomorrow from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Use the same link that you use for student hours. It's in Brightspace here in that module marked student hours. I have that extra Zoom opportunity so that you can ask questions about hypothesis. So this week we're focusing on the skill of close reading. So how do you actually read historical texts in order to understand an author's argument, perspective, the sources they're using, and so on? We're going to use Hypothesis, which is an internet annotation tool, to write our comments on a set of readings that will be assigned in Unit 3. So as you look through the unit narrative for Unit 3, you'll be reading about some strategies for close reading, thinking about why that's important for the study of history, and then applying those strategies by annotating reading using Hypothesis. So again, if you have questions about how to use Hypothesis, do look at the resources that I've linked to. Hypothesis has some good FAQs and help functions as well on their site. Be sure to use our group for our class. I've created a course group. It's now I'm trying to remember. I think it's HIST 1103 Fall 21, something to that effect. So make sure that you're using that group. If that doesn't make sense to you, you're not sure what I'm talking about, please do check in about how to use Hypothesis during one of those times tomorrow. So you can come to regular student hours in the morning from anywhere between 9 and 11. That's just a drop in during that time frame. I'll be on Zoom. Or you can drop in tomorrow between 4 and 5 to talk about Hypothesis. So again, what we're doing in terms of our thematic study of how to study history is now turning to the skill of close reading and thinking about how it's different to read a historical text versus a novel or something for leisure, or even different than reading the news. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to check in about. Please let me know if you have questions, if I can help with anything, and I hope you're having a good Monday.